ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Dark Souls. Yeah, I should stop assigning gender to people. Welcome, Apache helicopters and macrame owls, to Dark Souls. This is going to be kind of a welcome to this hot mess of jump cuts and hard edits. This is kind of like the post-commentary bit in this where I kind of do some cleanup and get some random things taken care of that I've been putting off for a while. This is cool. Yeah. So we killed that parasitic wall hugger, I think it's called, and got power within. Well, we can get to power within now. And what's weird is I never knew that parasitic wall hugger could actually be killed with a bow. I thought you had to kill him by going back to like a little tunnel and stabbing it in the butthole. But I guess you can kill it with a bow, clearly. Yeah, and we got the Crimson set, which kind of goes into some of my most favorite zone, which are most favorite zone, like the New Londo ruins. Yeah, like the set or whatever is like, I think it's made for basically like healers and stuff, because like Ingward and the 3 sealers that sealed New Londo to protect Lordaeron from the 4 kings and the dark wraiths or whatever, like they wear it and they're like, yeah, healers, which is kind of cool. But I wonder, I should make like a build in Dark Souls 3 or something where I'm just like a healer, like wear the Crimson set and the Tin Banishment Catalyst. And but yeah, all the lore of those folk are pretty damn cool. And like there's like 3 of them that sealed it, and he's down there waiting for the guy who's gonna place the Lord Vessel, which is you. And like the other people got like sick of doing that, so they just like left. And he like stayed down there with all those ghosts and stuff, and yeah, it's super cool. I like it. I think, yeah, when I kill his try to kill his sneaky friend, I thought I killed him in 2 hits, but I didn't. So that kind of put a bee in my bonnet, so to speak. Ugh. Yeah, I'm pretty much not doing any PvP, and I need that iron round shield because I like it so much. So I had to go, and after he wrecked me in Blighttown, I had to go here because this is where he goes if like you are hostile with. If you're hostile with the Covenant, everybody defaults back to the forest, so like you end their quest line. But like his quest line was cut, so it's pretty much pointless to not kill him, you know, unless you're like in the Forest Covenant, of course. I just could not parry him. Yeah, and what's another thing that's weird, I've been doing so many LPs, like I forgot that I have this strong memory when I was editing this, like I did the commentary for this because I remember like saying like, let me parry you, and talking about shit and all this, and it was like weird deja vu, but I think I was just like either thinking about stuff to say in the post commentary, or I was just completely insane and not recording audio, yet I was still talking, which is very likely. Oh shit. Thick iron shield, the Shiva of the East, heaviest of the standard shields, deflects enemy attacks. Oh, not going back to read it. It'll desync my audio.
Oh, with thine kinsman
It's a good ass shield.
by thee. This doth bode most badly. No rest will ease thy rotten soul whilst there is one clansman living. Forever tormented thou shalt be by our very howls. Hellish villain, thou hast used us most foully, thine own family. For thee, no mercy shall be shown.
You.
And that is that.
Warm. Give me. Soft.
Yeah, since I had a bunch of skull lanterns, I figured I might as well. Since I can't get the Ring of Fog from PvPing with the Cat Covenant, I just traded this to Snuggy because I had 2 of them to get the Ring of Fog. So yay, I didn't have to PvP at all. Excellent. And I did want to mention the stupid thing about those oh, I'm probably gonna have to read something. Still not even on the ball, even with post commentary. Dark wood grain ring. This special ring, crafted in an eastern land, is made of gold, but with a wood grain crest on its surface. Agents of subterfuge in this faraway land are particularly fond of this dark wood grain, which greatly alters its wearer's rolling action. Makes you do ninja flips. Ring of Fog. Those who befriend Elvina are given this mysterious ring. It resembles pearl with a robust, pure white fog. The ring camouflages its wearer's presence, helping to prevent detection. That's a fun ring to wear and dress up like the Hollowed Thief, like Male, and kill him and just stand in his spot. And a bunch of people like run through like the forest and not even suspect you're like a real player. Used to love doing that shit. Murakumo. Giant curved sword forged using special methods in an eastern land. This unparalleled weapon cuts like a katana but is heavier than a nada machete. Requires extreme strength, dexterity, and stamina to wield. I'm thinking I might want to try to use that sword because I don't think I've ever used it in a playthrough. Then we talked to old Siggy, Sleepy Siggy.
Oh ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix. I've made it this far, but I'm short on antidote moss for the trip back. By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss? Fantastic. Thank you. A saint you are. This Knight of Katarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this, a symbol of my appreciation. Well, our fates do seem entwined, don't they? Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn. The poison swamp.
I could never figure out why he was in Blighttown. I mean, I know he goes to Ash Lake, but it's out of sequence because I know time is convoluted, but like, what's he doing down here? Then he goes to, I gotta read this. Pierce shield. Shield of certain knights of Katarina used in attacks with a large protrusion in the center can be used as a thrust weapon. Anyway, so he goes to Blighttown, and then he goes back to the Bed of Chaos, or like Lost Izalith, and then he goes to Ash Lake. Doesn't make any sense. You'd think, unless a sequence broke or something. I forgot to put the stupid bridge up. So I gotta go back through the rafters instead of doing the smart thing and going to the Chamber of the Princess. I decided to see if I would suffer the same fate as Tarkus as I'm wearing the Black Iron set and see if I would fall off the rafters. And I suppose I'll wait for that to be a surprise. Yeah, oh, the other thought was those giant mosquitoes, like how they just can fucking fly through the floor and walls. Really annoying. I cut out the part where there was just like a bunch of them just following me around, like flying through the walls. Will he make it, folks? Not only do I not fall, I do the cool speedrunner tactic and make that shortcut jump and don't die. So Tarkus was a bitch. Nah, only kidding. He's a cool guy. He's a really cool guy. And I think this is when I just decided might as well kill Guinevere and all that kind of stuff, because I planned on going to the Painted World soon, and I want to be done here because I think I got everything. Even off camera, there was a couple. I got that random thing on the other side with the two archers, that little like soul item. I got that. And really the only reason I have to come back here for anything is the giant blacksmith, so might as well get her done. God, I hate that guy. Oh, and another random thing I thought of. So you dispel the illusion, and thematically this makes sense. Like Gwendolyn says, like, well, you know, you've seen through the illusion, there's no point in keeping it around anymore. So he dispels it and the sun goes away. But his covenant is called like the Dark Moon Covenant. And I wonder if, like, you know, that moon obviously has like a lot to do with it, because like the, you know, the illusion isn't real and all that. But what's weird is all that happens is like the gargoyles like grab you and take you over a wall. So
this is the tomb of the great Lord Gwyn. Tarnished it shall not be by the feet of men. If thou art a true disciple of the dark sun, cast aside thine ire. Hear the voice of mine self, Gwendolyn, and kneel before me. O disciple of the dark sun, thou hast journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I shall protect thee, safeguarding thy person with the power of the dark moon.
but what's weird, I'm gonna have multiple thoughts here. You got Dark Moon, but he says like the Dark Sun.
Blade of the dark moon hunteth the enemies of the lords by the power of the dark sun.
Dark Sun, Dark Moon. Get your shit straight. So like, where was I going with this? Shit. Brain not working. Oh, thematically, like the sun is like the associated with like the gods and Gwyn and all that stuff. So it would make sense, like, more that it was called, like, the Dark Sun Covenant. And it would have double meaning because he's, like, you know, the sun, and they raised him to be a girl because they wanted a girl, so he's, like, the dark boy.
That was a surprise,
I don't know.
but a pleasant one. We are both blades of the Dark Moon now. I shall look forward to fighting alongside you.
Yeah, she's got
You
some
have
new
received
dialogue
information. Very
because she can just tell that we joined the Covenant.
I hope for the best. I pray that through you, her wish will be granted. Have you heard of Seath the Scaleless? In legend, he turned against the ancient dragons. He became Lord Gwyn's confidant, was granted dukedom, and was allowed to pursue his research. At the Regal Archives, he immersed himself in research on scales of immortality. The one thing that he did not have, but his very research drove him mad. The archives became a dungeon, a place for sinister experiments. Now, nobody dares even approach the Duke's forbidden archives. It looms over this land high atop the mountain. But I should warn against even an approach. If you require rest, now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for.
So yeah, some new dialogue from her. Somehow she just knows that you joined the Dark Moon Covenant. Decided to throw a fireball at her fiery biscuits.
Thou that tarnisheth the Godmother's image, I am Gwyndolin. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
So yeah, we pissed everybody off now. But, you know, lies are, you know, despite, you know, like, that's the, you gotta weigh the pros and cons of, like, do you keep the lie alive and, you know, continue to pretend that everything's okay, or do you just fuck it and embrace, like, the inevitable? And yeah, this would be, it's not the evil or bad ending, it's more the, like, pessimistic ending as opposed to the optimistic ending of, you know, like, going with Framped, which is, like, you know, the bright, shiny, but they're both, neither one of them is good or bad. They're both pretty much just the same. It's just whichever one. Oh yeah, when you do this, these are like the fake Dark Moon NPCs that come to punish you, but they suck. Or I'm just too overleveled to be doing this right now. Right in the head. But yeah, the other games kind of tried to make like a black and white ending where, like, 2, it's like, yeah, like, this is like, it's all cyclical and it's gonna be doing this forever, and 3 was kind of like implying that you linked the fire. Oh, that would have been neat if they would have done, but, you know, FromSoft doesn't put that much work into things. Like, you could add the thing where if you had, like, a save of Dark Souls or something with, like, or Dark Souls 2 with a certain ending, they would have changed the ending of 3. But no. I don't know why I'm RP walking there. Oh yeah, there's... can't figure out. We need to find out if that guy is just a random like knight of just wearing like the armor of, what is it? It's not Balder. What's the name of the knight god that, or like the knight leader that went to like Sen's fortress? Shit. And there's that like Berenice or Berenike knight in that little tower. I wonder if that was him. I doubt it. It's all dark and scary. Or it's probably just a guy wearing the same armor because they only have so many armor sets. We'll have to go back and see if he's gone. That would be interesting.
Hello, forge I can, strong I am. You come, I forge.
I often wonder.
Shiny, get shiny from Duke. Forge weapons, make shiny more happy.
I wonder if the giant blacksmith even seen the illusion in the first place, or if this is what it has looked like to him the whole time, because no one knows if like the illusion was just for you or if like everybody's seen the illusion. And then with the whole time is convoluted thing, I guess you could say that going over the wall or something, you're going into a different timeline. But Gwendolyn can be in both. I don't know. Just don't think about it too much.
So it was you, was it? How
So it's
dare
all
you put
just
your
fan
faith on a deity? How did you ever get this?
fan fiction. Supposition, exposition.
How? This man is a threat, Master Gwendolyn.
So yeah, everybody is hostile to you when you dispel the illusion and you get shoved in the Book of the Guilty, and people can use that book sold by Oswald up in the bell tower with the gargoyles, and they can like use that to invade you. Which
First thou offendeth the god
I think the Dark
now
Moons,
thou see fit to trample upon the tomb of the great lord. I am the dark sun, Gwendolyn. Let the atonement for thy felonies commence.
oh no. But yeah, I wonder, like the Covenant really doesn't have much else to do aside from invading people that dispel the illusion. So it's kind of a boring covenant that a lot of people like I've never had great luck with it. It's always been semi-dead. Maybe like 2 or 3 or 5 max. But then again, there might be a lot of people that yeah, do it just keep the Covenant alive, like, you know, dispel the illusion just to have, you know, fight with those people. Gwendolyn is pretty dangerous. Like he's the perfect meaning of the term glass cannon. And he's got like pretty much almost all the same moves that he has in 3. Like he's got the crazy bow and arrow barrage and like the same big spells. And I think in 3, actually, I forget why his, like, snake tentacle bits get all corrupted and stuff. For some reason. Oh yeah, the whole abyss thing. That's weird. I never thought of that. So he must well, they imply that you don't kill him in Dark Souls 1. Yeah, sometimes you can.
An eternal curse upon thee.
And I forget why he has serpent legs. We'll have to read his soul on the next part. And I'll have to do some research. Let me write that down in my notes, because I forget. I don't even know if they talk about it. There. Sorry about that. Ah. Oh yeah, and I've noticed this before, but he was pretty much just sitting in a chair talking like telepathically. Like he just planned on sitting there for like the rest of eternity. Like he's just content just sitting in a chair in a weird dark thing. I can't remember. I think it was Dark Souls 3 or something like that where they had like a chest back there, but I always go check even though the brass set. Another really cool set, but unfortunately doesn't look good with anything else, so you have to wear the whole thing. It's like the design of the gold armors in these games I think are terrible. They could have redid like the color temperature of like the gold and made it so it would actually blend in a little bit better with other armor sets. Yeah, I was looking at the moonlight coming through like the window and seeing if it made sense where it was on the wall. But this is the end of the post commentary bit. To Live J.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Spooky Dark Souls.
All right, yeah, let's do the thing. All right. Oh my God, my day. Oh yeah, I look different, wearing stuff. Black iron. I said I was gonna do this. I'm still working on it though. Okay, we did the Gwendolyn thing, made them all mad and stuff, and now I think I want to do the Painted World, or shit. Where did there was a Tomb of the Giants or Painted World. Well, Tomb of the Giants because we can get rid of Nito pretty quick, I think. I'll have to do jump cuts for this, like to make it vaguely amusing. And I can use editing to cover up my... Oh, come on! Use editing to cover up my mistakes. For some reason I was worried there would be stuff down here, and I forgot we dispelled the illusion. So I need to look this up apparently, because I am completely off the ball we gotta... we have to do New Londo Ruins to get the... wait a minute. In order to get Kath, we have to do the New Londo Ruins to get the Abyss Ring. But in order to do that, we need to kill Sith. So logically, the next place to go would be Sith after the Painted World. Because the Painted World you can do anytime. Yeah. But I would like to completely get rid of this zone so I don't have to go back. Because it's dark and scary here. All right, let's go. So this whole thing is a huge, like, fetish of mine. Oh, look at that. I'm thinking of Dark Souls 3, the Ashes of Anarondel or Adirondel scene. But that's a fetish of mine, is like horror stories. Like I need to find the author, but there was a story about like this family that got like a painting from like an estate sale or something, and it was like some rich old recluse, and it was like some like weird evil painting, and it was like a picture of like a hallway or something, and occasionally there'd be like a light on under one of the doors and yada yada yada, and it ended up like being a painting that like their kid got into, and it was all like weird and creepy. And there's a movie, or maybe it was like that show like Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark, where some little girl got like trapped in a painting, and there was like a picture. They ended like the episode with like a picture of like the painting, and like the little girl was like sad. I love that shit. Let's go burn a bad one and toughen up this fire. Actually, let's try to make it without it. Actually, we can level up. Bam. God, I gotta rewatch. I gotta find that. Yeah, ow, I forgot I rested at the bonfire. That makes the enemies come back. Ooh, since if I can manage not to die, I can show off King Jeremiah. Yeah, I gotta find that, like, Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark episode and find that story and hopefully throw them down below in the description, because it's good shit. And I think this greatsword is really fucking overkill for these guys. Just flattening everybody like a pancake. You gotta not poison me. I know that. Wait, they make you toxic, which is not fun. And it's when they die, right? Yeah, it's right when they die. God, I love being here. I haven't been here in so long. It's been many a year. I think the last time I was here was like maybe Jesus Christ. Maybe like the last time I was here was when I was inspired to replay this game again when Ian B did his when I found Ian B's Let's Play in-depth thing was when I was here last. And me and my buddy Darkest Days were farming the phalanx. Are these rats even hostile? Apparently. I like how they've got like this chronomatic like stuff on them and they look like they're like covered in paint or something. Really neat. Really swell. I don't think there's any... Oh, I think... I'm debating on pulling off Havel's ring and going with, uh-oh. That's the invasion noise. Who would be playing Dark Souls at this hour? And trying to invade in the painted world at under level 80. What is the community? What has happened? God damn it. That's how they get you. Well, while I'm toxic, I can't become toxic, and I do have some blooming moss. Holy shit, 27 of them. When did that happen? Trying to think of where I got that many. I think I only bought 5 of them. Very weird. So yeah, the Painted World actually was, if I remember right, it was a test zone. I'm not going to drop attack him. That's what he wants, because then he'll toxic me again. It was a test zone. Like, they made Demon's Souls, and then they're like, oh, let's just completely remake the game by using... Oh, wait, that's weird. Oh, yeah, you get in from over there. Let's completely remake the game and whatnot, and like they designed like the Painted World to be like the beta or like the in-house like alpha testing zone, and they just like, thank God they just threw it in because it's awesome. No, must have slipped on the ice. Well, I guess we haven't been here yet, so might as well. Good God. Not the way I planned on doing this zone. And actually, when you read up on Shiva of the East's cut content, I forget if I talked about this in the post-commentary thing, but apparently he was supposed to invade here with, or no, you got the black eye orb from him, or from whoever. There's nobody to actually get it from because they cut the content. But I wonder what he was doing here. I think maybe he was after Priscilla, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense because she's like the love child between Seath and somebody else. I can't remember who. And not Chaos. Unless maybe something to do with Velka, maybe? But that, even that doesn't make sense. All right, let's not do that again. And I don't think... Oh, this might be where Velka's crows are coming from. The painted world. But they're still fucking here. They gotta be. Otherwise, what would be the point of laying eggs? Why would the crow lay the eggs in that nest if, like, they're just manifest here? Why wouldn't she lay the eggs here? That would mean that there's another male boy crow floating around somewhere that was helping her get those eggs, if you know what I mean. All right, I'm trying to remember and talk at the same time. Oh, it's been so long. Ah. I think we want to go... I guess we'll go up. Remember those... Jeez, they got a lot of health. Jeez, you got a big... I was gonna do a Predator joke, but for something stopped me from using the P word. It's so weird. They have wings, but they die from fall damage, yet they come out from the skies to attack you. Oh god. No, don't fall, please, God. Okay. That works. Oh god, I love it. Red sign soapstone. What? Right through her, huh? Very cool. Life is short, but the days are long. I could have... there's like the dried fingers and Velka's rapier somewhere around here. That we're not gonna survive, but why not try it anyway? Oh, it wasn't as far down as I thought. It's Mr. No Depth Perception. And then we fall down. Yeah. No. Oh, fatty. Tight space ahead. All right, there's nothing. Nothing that way. Whoa. I am terrified of falling off this. Oh yeah, we get to the other side from going underneath here. Or something. And I hear somebody or something trying to invade. I can hear that. That breathing. Oh, we might as well kill the, Oh, Jesus. Good Lord, shake me up. I wonder how long this will take. Shouldn't be too bad. I hit the goddamn dodge button. Alright, this is gonna hurt. God, this feels like I'm not even hitting him. Heal up, bud. I'm surprised that worked. Oh, didn't have enough stamina. Not that you really got to see much of that boss or mini boss, but that was like the same undead dragon that's in Valley of the Drakes. I always thought this was really weird. It's like his tail or something, and you can damage it. At least it makes the noise like it's being damaged. But it won't actually ever go away. I've sat there for far too long in the past just hacking at that sucker, and it never goes away. Tried burning it and stabbing it, and nope. But yeah, I wonder, like, if they... It's like I said, this zone is like just a testing area. I wonder if they ever... That's Priscilla. Here's the shortcut. No. Locked by some contraption. That would imply that somewhere in the back is a lever. Yeah. But I wonder if they had, like, just designed this area and planned on throwing it away, or if they always kind of wanted to do, like, a cool little thing like this. I don't know. Still is really interesting, though. I always have a hard-on for zones that, like, are unfinished, or they... Wait, what? I'm sure we don't get it this way. I always forget how to get this shit in here. Like, a big one would be like the, oh, I see. The Emerald Dream in, like, World of Warcraft, or, there was, like, an old Wait. Is this where we want to go down? Nope. Weird. There was like a old raid or an old like instance that they never finished, and all right, we're gonna have to homeward bone to get out of here, aren't we? We made a mistake. Oh, so close. Oh, I guess we did live. God, we are hurting for Estes. Let's see, what else? A lot of them were in WoW. And like those like weird forgotten zones, like in I think it was like Winter Grasp or Winter Spring or whatever, like no one was ever there. Yeah. And this area reminds me of that for whatever reason. I'm sure we don't jump this. Nope. Oh. Oh, geez, I forgot that was a projectile. And that feeling's made all the more real since it's a painting that we went in. It's the Painted Guardian set. The KKK set. I wonder if like FromSoft actually, well, I guess they don't have like the KKK there, so they don't think that. And actually that design, I remember that outfit rather. If you watch the movie, If you watch the movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner, in the beginning, oh God, what a mess. Where do we even go? I gotta just aimlessly wander around, I suppose, until I figure it out. I know we're not supposed to fall, even though you can, technically. This leads to that. That's where we just kind of came from. And if we try to jump... Oh, looky there. Velka's rapier. There's people in that movie dressed up like... We're gonna get ambushed. Oh, fuck. No, don't make me toxic. Fuck. Fuck. And they weren't KKK people. They're just some like Order of the Dragon or something, and they killed that king. I need to actually look that up because I'm curious now what the hell they were and why they were dressed like racists. Or what I know is being dressed as a racist. Yep, toxic me again because I'm an idiot. You understand? At least I got plenty of these. All right, we need to start using our bow and arrow. Please stop. Seems like no matter what we do, his attack is so much faster than our bow. And we just end up trading with him. Oh, God. No. We need to pancake this bitch. Oh. Dark Ember. I would read that. However, that would be bad. This is complete lie. Oh God, that was gonna hurt if she would have. Oh, thank God, somebody liked one of my. What? I'm dead. Oh really? Oh really? I don't know why I want to throw a fireball at this. I didn't think so. Alright, I think we're safe to read that Dark Ember. And I think... Is it the... Huh? Must be a consumable? Wouldn't make any sense, but... Oh no, it's a key item. Duh. Ember required for weapon ascension. The church long hid the forbidden black ember, and no living blacksmith knows of it. Ascend, +5 divine occult weapons. Occult weapons were used to hunt the gods and are effective against their followers and kin. Unfortunately, because of the way the game is kind of, what would you call that? Not biased, but, the way it leans as far as its alignment goes, story-wise, occult weapons aren't really all that useful. God, everything's locked here. I mean, unless outside of, that's not to, you know, okay. PvP, of course, is something different. All right, so if we just get them with the tip, we don't get toxicked. Toxicked? Vow of silence. Really? No! I hit roll, god damn it. Son of a fuck. And then of course the dog just starts barking madly.